Hello, welcome to Maths class. Today let us learn a new chapter, Symmetry. What is symmetry? And different lines of symmetry. What is line of symmetry or axis of symmetry? And the figures which have lines of symmetry. How many lines of symmetry a figure has got? All these things you are going to learn. And about different kinds of lines of symmetry, that is horizontal line of symmetry, vertical line of symmetry. All these you are going to learn today. First of all, let us understand what is symmetry. An object has symmetry if it can be divided into two parts, two equal parts, such that one part coincides the other. One part coincides the other. Let me give you an example. This is the phone cover. Okay. Let us think this as a rectangle shape. So, when this is divided into two parts, then these two coincide with each other. So, we can say that this object has, or this is symmetrical about this line. Okay, and this line is said to be the line which divides the figure into two equal parts is called line of symmetry or axis of symmetry. So let me explain you what is line of symmetry or axis of symmetry. A line that divides a figure, that divides a figure, any figure that divides a figure, okay, when I say a figure or any shape, whatever it may be, a line which divides a figure into two equal halves. We can say identical, same halves. Is called the line of symmetry or otherwise known as axis of symmetry. Okay. If a particular figure has got a line of symmetry, then we can say that each part is a mirror image of the other. I have shown the phone cover. Same way, let me show you. This is a rectangle. Okay. This is a rectangle. This is the line of symmetry. This line divides this rectangle into two identical halves. This is one half, this is another half. And these two are mirror image of each other. The first part is mirror image of second part. Our second part is mirror image of the first part. And so, these type of figures are said to exhibit reflection symmetry because this line divides this rectangle into two identical halves, and as one is the mirror image of the other, we can say that this rectangle has the reflection symmetry. Rectangle exhibit reflection symmetry. This is, and now let me explain you, this line is a vertical line of symmetry. Now let me explain you what is vertical line of symmetry. Here I can say 1 and 2 or figures 1 and 2, okay, are mirror images of each other. Mirror image of each other. Figure 1 is a mirror image of 2. Figure 2 is a mirror image of figure 1. And we can say that this figure has got reflection symmetry. Okay. This figure exhibits reflection symmetry as one half is the reflection of the other. Now, what is vertical line of symmetry? What is horizontal line of symmetry? And all. Now, this line in this figure is the vertical line. For better understanding, let me say you, vertical line means standing line, horizontal line means sleeping line. Okay. So actually a rectangle, if a rectangle can be divided horizontally also. But here I have shown vertical line only. So vertical line of symmetry means if a vertical line divides the figure into two equal halves, then that line is said to be vertical line of symmetry. Suppose this is a triangle where these two sides are equal. Now this line L divides this triangle into two equal halves. So this is the vertical line of symmetry because this is the vertical line. And let me give you arrow. Suppose this is the figure and this line divides this figure into two equal halves. I have not drawn the figure properly, but I think you can understand. Okay, these two are equal halves. So this one also vertical line of symmetry. Then what is horizontal line of symmetry? What is horizontal line of symmetry? If a figure is divided into two identical halves by a horizontal line, it is to be horizontal line of symmetry. Let me give you an example. Okay. And this figure we can divide into two congruent. Actually this figure we can divide like this also. But this is horizontal line of symmetry. This is horizontal line of symmetry because the horizontal line is dividing the figure into two identical halves. Now, if some figures, they cannot be divided by any line of symmetry, they are said to be asymmetrical. Let me explain you and let me show some figures. So, asymmetry means if a figure is not symmetrical. If a figure is not symmetrical, let us take an example of a trapezium. Simply a trapezium. If it is an isosceles trapezium, we can divide the figure into two equal halves. But simply this is a trapezium. Any line cannot divide, neither the vertical line nor the horizontal line. No line can divide this trapezium into two congruent figures. Same way, a parallelogram. A parallelogram has got no line of symmetry. A parallelogram has got no line of symmetry. The meaning of symmetry is, suppose if you fold along with the line, the two parts should coincide. Okay? So you may think we can draw a line like this, and when you take the example, you take a paper, draw a parallelogram and cut it in the shape of a parallelogram and draw the line like this and fold along the line. Those two parts won't coincide. So these figures are said to be asymmetrical figures. Now let me explain you some English alphabet. Alphabet A. So A has vertical line of symmetry. Alphabet B. B has got horizontal line of symmetry. One important thing, whenever you show lines of symmetry, both the sides show by arrows because they are the lines show by arrows. So this is vertical line of symmetry. This is horizontal line of symmetry. And let me give you alphabet P. We cannot divide this into two equal halves, neither horizontally nor vertically. This is asymmetrical. This is asymmetrical. Let me give you an example. Alphabet E. We can have horizontal line of symmetry, but F doesn't have. F is asymmetrical and E is horizontal line of symmetry. Okay, and the letter T. T has got vertical line of symmetry. So like that, different figures They may have vertical line of symmetry or horizontal line of symmetry, or some figures may be asymmetrical. Okay, I hope by now you understood what is symmetry, what are the lines of symmetry, and what are vertical line of symmetry, horizontal line of symmetry, and asymmetry. And in the next class, you are going to learn how many lines of symmetry a figure has got or different figures has got. You are going to learn. I hope this one you understood. Okay? Thank you.